Nice of you to drop in.
Hello people, I'm the Comic Book Gamer, and today I'm going to be talking about Marvel Comics, as in what they're doing right now, because it's pretty interesting. Some stuff I'm excited for, some not so much. So what's going on with Marvel is they are rebooting pretty much everything in 2015, summer of 2015. Let's see, what vehicle do I want? Let's go on this thing. What happened was they announced Secret War, well, reboot of Secret War, obviously, and then after, which was pretty cool. I was excited because that was an older storyline. They were bringing it back, and they were going to put a new twist on it, and so that sounded awesome to me. And then they announced Civil War, which was not so excited about because we just had Civil War in 2006. There's no reason to go back now. And then also it looks pretty much the same. I don't think they're going to be changing much of it. The outcome's going to be the same and everything. And then they announced a ton of other stuff, like X-Men 93, I believe it is, or 92. They announced Old Man Logan, Planet Hulk. These are all storylines that just happened. There's no reason. Old Man Logan just happened, Planet Hulk. Although I am excited for Planet Hulk. Also, they announced what's it called? Spider-Man Mary Jane comic. They announced a ton of stuff. I don't remember all of it, but they announced a ton, and it's like all reboots. They announced another House of M, which is another storyline that just happened, and it makes no sense because this stuff just happened. There's no reason to go back to it. But let's do a race. I suck at races, but I want to do one. There's no reason at all, but Marvel wants to do it because money, money, money. And another thing they're doing, which they're killing this guy right here, Deadpool. Deadpool is dying in issue 250. Yep, the guy who was really known, the one person who is known for being unkillable more than Wolverine, is Deadpool, and he is being killed. They just killed Wolverine. The reason they're doing that is, I believe, two reasons. Number one, Death of Wolverine sold tremendously well, like insanely well. It sold a ton of issues. It killed every other book when it came out. Like no other book even compared to its sales. It did amazing. But we also got, so they're going to be killing Deadpool to try and get the same thing. Try and get that money, money, money. And it's going to do that. Deadpool's going to sell extremely well. The death of Deadpool is going to sell amazing. I don't know about the death of as far as the death of Wolverine, because Deadpool is not as big of a character as Wolverine. He is really big, but he does not sell as well, I would say. If you look at the comic sales and stuff, he still sells great. Also, Death of Wolverine was a specific miniseries for it. This is starting in the Deadpool series itself. Oh crap! I don't remember what type of car I needed for this race. And but yeah, this isn't going to be a specific miniseries for the death of Deadpool. I need the spider buggy, okay. It's going to be happening in his series, so I don't think it's going to sell as well, although it is going to sell amazing. It's going to sell a ton of issues. I'm going to buy it, I know that. And I haven't bought a Marvel comic, as in not trade paperback, in a while, because I've pretty much just been buying trade paperback. I haven't bought anything DC in forever either. All I've been buying is trades. I've gotten spoiled. It's hard to just read one issue. I hate reading one issue. Well, besides Deathstroke. Deathstroke's the only thing I've been keeping up with. Everything else, just I'm waiting for the Action Comics trade. I really want to read that because it's been so good, but it was painful having to read it month to month. So I was like, I'm just gonna wait for trade. Anyways, that's really off topic, and I keep hitting the wrong vehicle. I'm excited for Secret Wars because the original Secret Wars was taking a bunch of heroes, putting them on a planet, having them fight each other. That was the basic principle of it, which is awesome. This one is taking a bunch of heroes from different universes that we've come to know and love over the years, having them fight each other, which is pretty cool. And Planet Hulk. The reason I'm excited for that is the original Planet Hulk I actually thought was overrated. I wasn't that big of a fan of. I thought it was eh. I didn't care for the comic or the movie. I didn't really care for either of them. I liked the comic better though than the movie, but the comic wasn't that much better, in my opinion. But this one, it's got an axe-wielding Captain America, so who doesn't want to see that? That just looks awesome. That's what piqued my interest. Also, it's an actual planet of Hulks, if if we're to believe the cover, because it's got a bunch of Hulks. Captain America with an axe surviving on a planet of Hulks just sounds awesome to me. I'm excited for that because they're taking in the title of an old book and they're using it to create something completely new, which I think is awesome. That's what I like about the new Secret Wars as well. But Old Man Logan literally looks the exact same. It looks like a rehash. It's got Hawkeye back. It's got Hulk again. It looks the exact same. It's got Red Skull, Captain America. Darn it! I'm so bad at this. I can't do any of these races. Steering this thing's a pain in the butt. My gosh, this thing's steering is terrible. Now I know why they wanted me to use this car. But yeah, I believe they're also killing Deadpool to try and another like FU Fox type thing, like they did for what's it called? Like they did for Fantastic Four. They're completely destroying the Fantastic Four comics, getting rid of them, which I think is pretty stupid because what basically happened was Fox was mean to them in a business deal or something like that. They were jerks, and so Disney's like, haha, F you, we're gonna stick it to you by canceling your comics, so this will hurt your Fantastic Four sales in the theaters. No, it won't. Are you kidding me? It's always the other way around. It's always the movie helps the comic book, not the comic book helps the movie. It's never like that, like ever. Maybe like 1 in a million people are like, you know what? This comic was good. This comic was good. I'm gonna go see the movie. No, no one cares about the comic that's currently coming out. If they're a Fantastic Four fan for years and the comic's canceled, they're not gonna all of a sudden be like, you know what? I'm not gonna see this movie. And there's no one that's gonna just get into the comics and read Fantastic Four and be like, I'm gonna go see the movie. And like I said, like 1 in a million people are gonna do that. It's the other way around. It's the comics that people are like, hey, this movie was pretty cool. I want to read some more comics. I want to know more about these characters, which is what I've done with characters. That's like how I got into Wolverine and stuff, because I used to like only read Superman, but then I saw the X-Men movies. I was like, cool, I wanna read about Wolverine, and so I did. And yeah, so it's pretty stupid in my opinion of what they're trying to do to hurt Fox. It's not really gonna hurt them at all. Also, went low and dirty when they killed the Fantastic Four cast in that Punisher. In that Punisher comic, that was low. I think killing Deadpool isn't retarded though. It really is. Like, I thought killing Wolverine was stupid, and the book was kind of mediocre. At first, I was excited because it was Charles Soule writing it, but the book was pretty mediocre. Like, he didn't really take advantage, and how Wolverine was killed was kind of eh. I might do a review on it later. Because I did read it. I was one of the people who read it. Because it works. I can't deny what they're trying to do. It works. Every time they do one of these stupid things that I think is stupid, I buy the book. So I'm kind of helping the bad habit of Marvel, because I buy the book every time they do it. It's like, oh, you're gonna kill Wolverine? That's stupid, but I'm gonna go buy it. Same with Deadpool. I'm gonna buy the death of Deadpool, even though I think it's stupid. Secret Wars and World War Hulk I'm going to buy because I think they're cool. Everything else, like Old Man Logan, Civil War, I'm not going to buy. I'm not going to buy into, unless I hear like amazing things about them. I'm not going to buy those because they don't interest me. I just saw those happen in the comics. I can go back and reread them and not have to pay a thing. Man, I'm getting way better at races. But yeah, this is Marvel's way of kind of copping out about the whole fact that, hey, we turned Thor into a woman, Captain America, well, Steve Rogers is no longer Captain America, Wolverine is dead, well, here you go, here's a bunch of other universes where they're still alive, and they're going to become the norm. That's what I believe. I believe after this, it's going to somehow bring back Steve Rogers, Steve Rogers, Thor, and Wolverine. Now, DC is sort of doing the same thing with Convergence, but not really, because they are revisiting universes that a bunch of people got pissed about that were really following them, which I can understand. I was mad when Superman wasn't married to Lois anymore. I thought that was incredibly stupid. I thought that was an incredibly stupid move, and I hate their relationship now in the New 52. It's terrible. But yeah, what they're doing is Convergence is going to be showing some pre-New 52 stuff and like seeing where the heroes are now, like in real time, as in New 52 started in 2011. So yeah, 3 years later. So they're going to be showing I believe it's actually real time 3 years later. Well, actually, wait, no, we're 2015, not 2014. 4 years later, my bad. I still think it's 2014. So yeah, they're going to be showing that off. Well, I mean, that's what they're going to be doing to make some people happy. But I think maybe one character will become the norm. I don't think like everything's going to be pre-New 52 again. I highly doubt that. I think maybe one character, to where I think Marvel's going to correct all their mistakes in what's it called, in Marvel now. I think they're going to bring back Wolverine and Steve Rogers Captain America. The one thing that I think they may not change is female Thor. I don't know what they're going to do with that. I don't know if they're going to keep that or not, or if she's going to become a hero somehow, some other way. But I think they might be keeping the female Thor. That's the only one that I think they might keep. Wolverine is coming back after all the Secret War stuff. He's coming back. And same with Steve Rogers. They are both coming back. Female Thor and male Thor, I don't know, because male Thor is still around, but he doesn't wield the hammer, so he's not technically Thor. But yeah, to summarize, I'm excited for Planet Hulk and Secret Wars. Everything else, not so much. Killing Deadpool is a stupid idea. I'm still gonna buy it though, so good job, Marvel. You're making me spend money. I just think this is all like this is pretty stupid moves by Marvel. I wish they would have done this. Who knows? Maybe the covers are just deceiving. Maybe the books will be totally different. But then, what's the whole point of rebooting them? Because yeah, this Secret Wars, it sounds awesome though, because it's supposed to be different universes of Marvel fighting each other, which I think sounds awesome. At least that's what we got from that teaser. We got a teaser a while back of what was it? Of all the different comics that were announced, like House of M, Planet Hulk, and stuff, and they were all going to different countries, showing okay, Battle World forged. So that means, you know, well, I'm assuming that means they're all going to be fighting against each other, all the different universes, which sounds awesome. And then after that, that's when everything's going to get set back to balance, in my opinion. That's what I think is going to happen. But yeah, please let me know in the comments below, what do you guys think is going to happen with all this Marvel craziness in their comics, especially death of Deadpool. That too, because you know that's kind of separate from the whole Secret Wars thing. Of course, I don't know what's going to be going on during Deadpool issue 250. I believe that's issue is going to be killed. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like.